Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color, and you know me. I love to do lives without telling anybody. So, if people come, that's great, and if they don't, that's great too. I really wanted to do a live for a while, and I wanted to do this new moon for a while. So here I am doing it. I just uploaded the weeklies for members. The weeklies for everybody else will be up tonight at midnight. It is currently August 27th at 6 o'clock on the dot. And so I'm just going to do a quick new moon. And if people come, it's great. And if they don't, that's great too. I don't know if I like doing it. I know the lighting isn't great. Um, if I waited for everything to be perfect, then I would never get anything done. So I'm just doing it. All right. So this is for the collective, for the new moon in Virgo. New moons are always a good time to begin things. I know Mercury retrograde is just about to come, but I feel like, you might have to work on something a while, with Mercury. I'm turning the light. Let's see if it works. Didn't really make a difference. But I don't know. It's like fall's coming. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. I'm moving forward with the sale. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is a lot of times I'm like, I don't take the gift, but I get the King of Cups. And the King of Cups really sits and listens. He really sits and listens to his intuition. And he has a lot of compassion for himself, for others. And I feel like there's a message that wants to come through. And it's been wanting to come through for a while. Because this also is intuition. And I think, either you haven't been, it feels like you haven't been listening. Or you haven't been paying attention. It's like it's in the back of your mind, and it's like, oh, I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later. Intuition again. Wow. And this is actually new moon. Choices. That's what it is. Choices. Choices. I feel like there's a big choice coming up, and you really have to sit and contemplate it. And the choice is either. And choices again. You know what it feels like? It feels like, are you going to finally allow the universe to take care of you? Are you going to finally allow the abundance to come in? Are you going to allow your creative spirit to come through? Are you going to relax and have faith? Are you going to relax and have faith and allow, the Godhead to come through, allow your spirit guides to come through? Because I really feel like that's what's going on. Because I have a million cards like that. I have this one too. It's like, part of me feels like, okay, can I let go of the past enough in order to let like a new energy and new healing and new choices? Or am I still in my old story? It's a little bit similar to the reading I gave for the week. Yeah, if I want to have a relationship with spirit, and if I want to really have a relationship with my intuition, then, and I have to work at it and understand and know that it'll come exactly when it's supposed to come, as it's supposed to come. Yeah, because I feel a little bit overwhelmed, a little bit out in the cold, a little bit like alone, and none of us are alone. None of us are alone. I think once you make the decision to do it, it's going to come in really quickly. And, look, sometimes it helps to set up a little ritual. Sometimes it helps to set up a little ritual as to how to communicate. So, what I do is one of the things that I do, and I try to do it every day. I do pretty much do it every day. I write down, first of all, I write down like what I want to manifest, what I'd like. Okay. 2 or 3 sentences, as if it's already happened. And then I write down angels, the date, and I ask a question. How can I, what actions do I need to take? Who do I need to call? What do I need to say? Da, 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 etc. I'm asking the angels in order to manifest my dreams. And I get messages. I get messages and I just follow them. So hopefully that'll help you. Because sometimes it's sort of like, well, where do I begin? Well, that's where to begin. That's where to begin. And sometimes, we have to like work at things until it bears fruit. It's like it's going to happen on the first day, maybe not. But I think, and I know that if you persist at it, you start to get messages. So that is my little take. It's a very quick little video. Very quick. I'll show you the cards. You know what? I'm going to throw a few more. Yeah, because they want to support you. Let yourself out of the dark, that you're alone, that you're in the dark, that you're attached to something that's not real. Yeah, give up that energy of like, oh, well, I can't do that. I don't have the talent. I'm not intuitive. I don't have a creative bone in my body. Give that all up. Just give it all up. Of course you have a creative bone in your body. You're a human being. Human beings are all creative. We're part of the Godhead. The Godhead is totally about creativity, and we're all part of it. Just because you don't sit and paint doesn't mean you're not creative, right? Having a business plan is creative. Cooking a meal is creative. The way you get to wherever you're going is your own way. It's creative. We're in a constant state of creation. So that's my little take. Okay, and I'm going to show you the cards. This is really a short video, usually quite verbose. The gift offered: have compassion for yourself and listen to your intuition so that the higher self can support you. And it might come, you might not see it, you might hear it, you might feel it. It could come in any which way. It's all about abundance and creativity and flow and ease. There's a healing there for you. Let yourself out of the dark. You might have to work at it, but in order to be, in order to feel not surrounded, you have to work at it. And then the message will come if you're willing to let go of old ideas, of, I can't communicate. I don't know how. It's not real. It doesn't work. All that. That's what's got to go, because that's what he does. He sacrifices. He's a really important card. He sacrifices. I'm going to show him to you, the Hangman. He puts himself on the tree. It's a willing self-sacrifice, and he stops and pauses and lets go of ideas and thoughts and habits that no longer work, so that he could be illuminated. That's what he does. So, and it's funny because Tarot Tuesdays will pick up again one day. But that was the last card that I did. Oh, hi, Seascape. How are you? That was the last card that I did, and I feel like me personally, I'm right in that energy still. And when I'm ready for the transformation and death card to come up, that's when I'll schedule a video. Hi, Tammy. Now listen, Seascape and Tammy, both of you. Hello, hello. Since I have you here, and I've only gone 9 minutes on the video, because I already gave my little quick message. I have my coffee, so I'm moving really quickly. If you have a question, I can answer a question. How's that? If either one of you would like to ask a question, or both of you. All right. So, okay, Seascape. So ask me the question and I'll give you a little three card. And then I'm going to be on what's the name of it? Voices from the Swamp, because she has a little channelversary that started like I don't know 10 minutes ago. So I'll be there within I don't know half an hour. I'm gonna do my hair. The right job. Okay, so the first thing that I hear is like applying for jobs and stuff. Is your energy like whatever? If I get the job, I get the job, or is your energy like I really want this? That's the first question I have to ask. God. Okay, so Seascape, I'm coming, Tammy. Don't worry. I feel like Ernestine on the thing. It's a thing that brings you joy. It's a thing that's creative. These are the muses. This is creative. This is the thing that it's like this is really fun. This is really fun. I'm really having fun. It could be a woman-owned company because a lot of times this symbolizes like women and womanhood and like that. And this one, I mean, here's like the inkling of an opportunity, but he's willing to learn something new. That's what he's. I always see him as a student. So it's like, well, I really never thought of doing that. That's what I got also initially. It's like I never really thought of doing that, but what the hell? It's a little bit like that. It's like, well, I don't know if I can do that, but I don't know. The job's there, and okay. And then, so it might be about taming your ego, because sometimes it's like, look, I have to tame my ego all the time. Like, I might have to start teaching English here, even though I really don't want to. I really don't. But I might have to tame myself in order to get some money going on. So the other thing, Seascape, is start communicating with your higher self. Start communicating with your guides and angels. I gave the instructions before. You sit down in the morning and you write angels, and then you write, what type of job would be the best? What type of job would be the best thing for me? Or can please lead me toward the perfect job for me, right? And then just sit and listen, and just sit and listen until something opens up. That's my little to do. Okay, now Tammy. Okay, Tammy September. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Marwa. Okay, Tammy, I'm coming. Well, all right. I get something coming in really quick. So, like an idea. It's kind of like an idea or a flash or inspiration about something that you can build, something you can grow, something you can plant. And this is about confidence, so it's not going to happen right away, but it's something you take an action toward, or you take or it's something you plant in your mind, or something that's planted in your mind that's going to come to fruition. It's a process, something that's a process. And I think it has something to do with something that you used to love. It's almost like when you were a little kid, you used to love to say, play the banjo. I don't know, I'm coming up with an example. And then you completely let go of it. And it's sort of like all of a sudden something comes through. It's like, I really want to play music again. Or something, it's almost like an old memory coming back to re-delight you. That's the energy. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. All right. Um, all right. Teresa, I'm answering one question. Did you hear that? There's a little nightclub out here. um, so, Teresa, do you have a question for me? I'm going to do 3 card and then I'm going. Hi, Nancy Castro. Yeah, there's a little nightclub like directly, um, across the avenue. So I get a little bit of music. Only on Saturday. And it's not even loud. So, Teresa, ¿tienes una pregunta? Do you have a question? Una pregunta. Of course it's going to get better. Of course it's going to get better. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because you know what the truth is. Because you know what the truth is and you know it doesn't work. You already know what doesn't work. So, and you're not going to go back. That's why. That's why. And you've decided to, I think, you know what I get with this card sometimes? This is like self-tyranny. It's the way we talk to ourselves. It's like, oh, you shouldn't have done that and you did this wrong. And I think you're walking away from that. So I think you have this realization of that. You're walking away from it. And that will open up a whole new road. That's what I get. That is what I get. That is what I get. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes we have to go through those moments of like really looking at ourselves in the mirror that, sometimes it's not so comfortable and it's not so pretty, but it's like, but at least I know where I stand. At least I know what the truth is. And it's like, now that I know the truth and now that I know what does work, what doesn't work in real reality, whatever that means, then like I know where I can change. I know where I can look, switch gears, make a turn, go backward, whatever it is. All right. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, listen, kids. It's 18 minutes. I've been doing this for 18 minutes. So a lot of you, I already did the readings. Go back and watch it. But I'm going to answer questions until about like another 10 minutes ish. And then because I have to be on another channel. Soy estrella de YouTube. Means I'm a YouTube star. So, Jennifer or Nancy or Marwa, I think I reached everyone. If you have a question, just put it in. Put it in caps. It's easier. It's you know what, the party down. It's not downstairs. It's across the street. It ain't all that. It ain't all that. It sounds better than it is. You know what I mean? I think it's just a restaurant. You know what it sounds like? You hear this in Mexico all the time. They really know how to have fun. They really know how to enjoy themselves. They really, really, really know how to enjoy themselves. People sing on the street. People dance on the street. There's always some party. It's just, there's a sense of joy here that I don't know. It's almost like joy for its own sake. You know, it's lovely. It's lovely. All right. So talk to me if you have any questions. Just put your question in caps, whoever hasn't asked the question already, because we have 10 más minutos. Everybody's at the party and no one's asking questions. Everyone's at the party except for me, and I don't even want to go, to tell you the truth. Yes, Tammy, with your, I'm done overthinking too. Hi, Sean. Okay, Sean, Sean first, then Jennifer. Okay. Okay, Sean, it's evolving. My answer is evolving. I get this one. So this is really about sitting still. And I mean, sometimes you could sort of see this as justice, but I mean, because she's blindfolded, but it's sort of like undecided at the moment. And then I get, you need to calm your mind. You need to calm your mind. And then I get the King of Wands. So is this you or is this them? The King of Wands is really an interesting guy. The King of Wands, like, takes responsibility for things that he did wrong. The King of Wands is the only one who he steps up to the plate. He's the type that it's Judah. So it's this energy of I take responsibility for what I did wrong, and I take responsibility for all that went down, and I'm willing to pay the price. I mean, that's how strong he is. Interesting. Okay, I got this one. I think it will be settled out of court, actually, and I think it's going to be. I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes, and I have two. So this is about This is about being at home with oneself. This is about being at home with oneself. It's about stability. It's about a little mini celebration. Yeah, I'm feeling now all of a sudden out of court. Yeah, this is outdoors. Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm feeling. I hope that helped. Does it look major loss the next 6 months? It's not too lame. Look, honestly, Jennifer, I think we're all going to have to. I think there's a lot going on in the world, and I think a lot of us are releasing stuff, whether we want to or not. So the world is changing really quickly, and I think we're all being elevated. It's almost like we're all being pushed to another level, and it's a little bit, there's going to be gains and losses for all of us, just in general. So, that's why it's so important, to, like, for me, I have to tell you, with the fire and all that other shit, I have to this is where it's at. Like, my relationship in my heart with spirit, with my guides, that's where it's at. It's the only thing I can really rely on. I can take it with me, and I plan on taking it with me one day. Like, that's it. A friendship, a job, like. Oh, I'm going to be on Voices from the Swamp. Isn't that a great name? She's in Louisiana. Her name is Shari. She was my guest on Tarot Tuesdays, the last one that I did, which was the Hanged Man. All right. I'm leaving in 5 minutes, kids. Okay. So, am I going to have to deal with a lot of law? Who is Jennifer? I'm not getting lost cards. I'm not getting lost cards. You know, like the Five of Cups would be a card of loss. I'm not really getting that. I'm getting, look what I got. I'm going to turn it. I got a healing, standing still for the healing, you know, like really allowing it in, dropping some sort of burden. There's a burden you could be dropping. Um, and then I get the Page of Pentacles, the new one. I mean, I don't get a card of loss here. This is a beginning. You know, this is a choice. This is, okay, this is a choice. This is an action. This is a completion. Okay, so that's, you know, that's a completion. It's not a loss. Then I get a beginning, a choice, and creativity and abundance. So I don't get lost from that at all. I really don't. Like, it's not the Death card. It's not the Ten of Swords. It's not. No, no, I don't get that at all. I just don't. Exactly, Teresa. God bless you. God bless you, Nancy, that you even have that. God bless you that you want to do it. And you know what I'm feeling right away? It's like the will to do it. It's like you're already halfway there. You're already halfway there. Like, that's what I get immediately. And what I'm also feeling is like, okay, you might not be able to do this in this exact pose, but you could do 70% of it. You know, like, that's what I'm getting. It's like you have the will. Like, I am willing to learn Spanish, right? And it's challenging. It's not the word so much; it's the grammar, and it's like, and it's a slow process. And lately, people have been talking to me in Spanish, and I understand more. I don't really understand, but I'm understanding, like, when people start talking quickly to me, like, I'm understanding like 30 or 40% of the sentence. It's like, okay, right? It's better than zero, right? So, I mean, part of it is like, you know, you want it. Okay. Hey, Nancy, do you have a YouTube channel? Girl, I get a yes. I get a yes. I get the angel of healing coming upon you, balancing you, rebalancing you. Your crown chakra is open. I get the gift arriving, the gift of healing, the gift of intuition. You'll know the time. You'll know how slow to go. He goes slow, this one. You'll know how slow to go. That's an important thing. Sometimes it's like, I need to know how fast. You know, that's how we think. It's like, I need to know how fast I can get to this in this city. It's like, why don't you know how slow to go to that city and get there, right? And then I get the Queen of Pentacles, self-nurturing, practicality. That's a definite yes. It's a definite yes. It's a definite yes. I mean, I got the angel of healing is one who showed up. Raphael. Blessings, Jennifer. Thank you. You know what I get from from this today, and it really is quite the party. Um, you'll access it when you're ready. You'll access it when you're ready, right? Sometimes it's almost like buying an early Christmas present, right? You're in the store and you have somebody that you really like in your life, and you're in the store in August or September, and you see something that reminds you of them, whatever it is, and you buy it then, and you hold on to it, and then you give it to them in December. And if you don't see them in December, which sometimes happens, you give it to them in the spring. I get that. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's like have that like pre-made or um, wrapped gift, right? And then when it's time, you'll know. A little bit like that. Your mother's going to help you. I know, whatever. Your mother's going to help you. If you have a deceased female relative, um, she can help you. I know. I know. Sometimes I can get a little witchy. Oh, you hear them? They're singing that Ricky Martin song, "Living La Vida Loca." Maybe I should go to the party. Maybe I should go to the party. Nancy, I definitely get a yes. And Nancy, if you have a channel, or because your name is Nancy Cass Tarot, if you want to be on Tarot Tuesdays, write me an email. It's if you just go to my thing, and then I gotta go because it's 32 minutes. Um, Here, maybe Ricky Martin is there. They're usually not this loud. They're done fast though. They're not. It's not like a midnight. It's just not going to be like that. All right. So Nancy, here you go. That's my email. So it's Jeffrey@ripecolor.com. There you go. All right. So listen, kids, I gotta go. Thank you, Seascape. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you all for joining me. Um, yeah, 32 minutes. That's good. That's good because I could talk for an hour. And the light is not great, so I want to get on the other one and then go out and pretend I'm at a nightclub or something. Blessings to everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.